And in the 19th sloka, he says, now he has brought us to a point where what is this feeling called I that we have? It's nothing but thoughts. So in 19th sloka, he goes on to say, நான் என்றெழும் இடம் ஏதென நாட உள் நான் தலை சாய்ந்திடும் முந்தி பர ஞான விசாரமேதுந்தி பர. Now he tells us now what to do. Now that we have come to a conclusion that this I thought is I am the body feeling is the first thought, and that is what is we all popularly call as I. Every time we talk, I came, I went, I did this. We're not talking about the body, but the feeling called I. The body comes much later in the picture. Even though the thought called I am this body comes, but the constituents of the body comes only because of the mind. There's so much in the body, in the physiological body, and everything comes only after the mind, I issues forth, and everything comes out only because of the existence of this mind. And if we have to get rid of the feeling of body, we have to get rid of the feeling of mind. So, how? Bhagavan says in this 19th sloka, Nan endru elum idam, that is the place of rising of this I. There is a place from which it issues forth. For example, we say, I am seeing a snake there. From where did the snake come from? After scrutiny, we say it came from the rope. So that rope is adhisthana. That is a substratum or the base for the snake to appear. Now, here in this sloka, Bhagavan says, Nan endru elum idam, the place, the rising place of I, edana nada. If we scrutinize, what is this place from where this feeling of I is coming out? And once you do such scrutiny, Nan talai saindidum, the I will bend its head, or in popular term, it will die. The I will die. It will perish. It will not exist anymore. Nan talai saindidum. This is Jnana Vichara. This is exactly the path of self-inquiry. So, if somebody has to know the meaning of the method of doing the who am I meditation, means just watch the place from where the feeling I issues forth, and the I feeling will fall down flat. Why? We saw the I feeling is being deprived of its food called thoughts. We have removed all our thoughts because in 16th sloka, we have been clearly seeing Veli Vishayangalai Vittu Manantan Olivuru, leaving out all externalities and focusing. So the moment all externalities here means one's body also. One's mind, one's intellect, one's everything, Indriyas, everything is dropped. Mind is withdrawn from all this. And now the focus is on the I. And since this I needs some external second or third person food to survive, now it is deprived of such a food. It suffers, it is in pain, and it drops and dies. This is the Jnana Vicharam. This is the marga of, or the technique of Jnana Vichara as taught by Bhagavan. So, this 19th sloka is the most practical one, in the sense, it tells you what to do. Whether you understand the 18th, up to 18th sloka or not, you can just follow the 19th sloka with Shraddha in Bhagavan's words. Bhagavan has said, sit down quiet, focus on the feeling called I, which is available for everybody at anywhere. Wherever you go to the most distant country, you cannot leave this I feeling and you can go. Can anybody? No. So this capital is always there wherever you are. You go to the mountain, you go to the cave, you be in the ocean, you be in the forest, you be in Bhagavan's ashram, be anywhere. This I feeling always is there, available for you to put it into test, put it into vichara marga. So 19th sloka, when one scrutinizes with it, thus, what is the rising place of this feeling called I? the I will die. And this is self-inquiry. So Bhagavan is simplifying everything as he is journeying. He's making everything, whatever is given, so verbosely in all the commentaries, in all the bhashyas, in all the tikas, in all the Mola material, that is the original material of writing, scholarly works, everything Bhagavan just condenses down. He's just brought it like this in form of aphorism. And you see Badrayana's aphorism called Sutra, called Brahma Sutra. We won't understand anything without going through the eloquent manuals written by Shankara Bhagavad. And then a lot of sub-commentaries written on top of that Brahma Sutra Bhashya written by Bhagavad. Bhagavad is popularly called by the name Bhashyakara. He has written Bhashyam for the Prasthana Trahi, for Bhagavad Gita, for the principal Upanishads, and Brahma Sutra. That's why he is popularly known as Bhashyakara. Bhagavan Bhashyakara, we call him. So, in order to know such a sutra or aphorism called Brahma Sutra, we need all this reading. But this Upadesa Undiyar or Upadesa Saram is nothing but a sutra. But the beauty is it is self-evident for people with little bit of inclination to know. See, in the sloka, let us say the 19th sloka, now I'm just saying it in Tamil, people who, if at all you don't understand directly, it is only because of lack of knowledge of a language, not the concept. So, Nadan idam edana nada, when you scrutinize the place, idam means place, the place where the eye rises from, Nantalai Saindidam, the eye will fall. And this is what is known as Jnana Vichara. Who does not understand this? Anybody who has had a little bit of foundation, a little bit of interest and inclination, will immediately understand this aphorism. But the same thing, what in the first sutra, Brahma Sutra, Atato Brahma Jignasaha, starts Badrayana, Vedavyasa. Nobody will understand. Now, it's not only because of lack of Sanskrit knowledge. It is because it is so much intricate and complicated. You won't understand. And this is why it has led for Bhagavad Pada Shankaracharya to interpret it in one way, and Srimad Ramanujacharya to interpret it in totally another way, and Sri Madhavacharya to interpret it in yet another way. And so many people who have written the base commentary on Brahma Sutra have interpreted. Bhagavan Bhashyakara is interpreting it in the form of Advaita. But Adi Shankara, Ramanujacharya later on comes and says, I don't see any reference to Advaita here in this sutram, in this aphorism. So he interprets this according to how he is mind. He says there is a Srimad Narayana residing in Vaikunda and all that. So he takes a thorough dual path. So does Madhavacharya. Then later on, there are so many commentaries and other things developed by Shankara Bhagavad, which proves that it has to be Advaita, because all other things are under the assumption of something exists somewhere, without knowing what that something is and where that place is. Whereas Bhagavad straight says that's Bhakti. And nobody can disprove. If at all, the people who say that there is something somewhere will have the responsibility of proving what is there and where it is. Somebody who says there is nothing has nothing to prove, because there is nothing. So, even people on normal walk of life with some little bit of inclination to learn, with the help of this Upadesa Sara, without let anybody translate this Upadesa Sara or write a commentary, they'll all be unanimous, because it's so open and clear. And Bhagavan's words are so neat and to the point. There is no assumptions here. It's all threadbare. So, the 19th sloka, he teaches the method of doing the Atma Vichara.